Ahoy, swabs! Captain Jeff the Pirate here at your disservice. Now, sorry for the lack of content on me channel for a while, but good news. I will be giving this review of this game, and then you'll be seeing some old footage I did way back in October of last year. Yes, I be that far behind, sorry. Also, later on, as it's near the end of the month, we'll be almost a month into the new year, and we will be having Aperture Gaming doing his annual review and game show of such. But now let us get to the review. Today, normally I don't pillage onto someone else's channel, onto someone else's show, but except for special occasions. That being the case, today I be reviewing One Piece Odyssey for the PS5. And with that, let's get into the review.
Series.
Like I said, it be for One Piece. This be a proud, true, long-running pirate series. It had great manga, it got a good anime, and it has a whole bunch of other merchandise.
Team.
The team behind this game be Bandai Namco. Arr.
Plot.
This game be taking place in the new world of the One Piece. 2 years after the event. For those of you who don't know what One Piece is, I am trying to be very careful how I describe this because I don't want to spoil it for you. Anyway, the crew, they find themselves on some mysterious island. There they meet two new characters, Lem and Adio. Adio is this large gentleman who dual wields 2 pistols, and Lem, who appears to have the ability to take away people's abilities. Arr. Now this be an entirely, according to this, it be an original story written by the creator of One Piece himself, Mr. Oda, so thank you for this new story, good sir. Arr. As the crew struggles to regain their memories, their abilities, their powers, find a way to explore the mysteries of the island, find the treasure, and escape.
Gameplay controls.
This be very interesting. It be a JRPG. You go around, you explore areas, picking up things and looking at the wonderful environment, but then every once in a while you come across enemies. Either they attack you, or if you're lucky enough you could sneak up on them and get the first hit. Speaking of hits, when you enter the battle mode, you select the order of who fights who. You can have player A attack monster A, or you can have player D attack monster A first. You have them attack regular or with one of their special attacks, which you actually build up by doing attacks. And the attacks range from melee to distance range. Arr. So it'd be a great, interesting system. This ain't the first time we've had an RPG system. There have been some other One Piece JRPG games previously released. So it's good to see they know how to mix it up a little bit. Arr. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the One Piece Unlimited Adventure. I'd like to also say it reminds me of Unlimited Cruise, but I be here in the States and we never got that over here.
Graphics.
As I mentioned, you'd be looking at the scenery, and I gotta admit, this game, it looks beautiful. Arr. Of course, it be on the PS5, so it's the most modern day graphics. Everything is so smooth. The characters actually look like they're supposed to, from paper to screen to video game. It just is a great transition. Everything looks great. In the environment, it looks wonderful. You can't argue with it. Arr.
Audio.
Now, the game, sure, it looked like the series, but here's what. Like some other games, unfortunately, it has, well, you know what, no. I guess it depends on your viewpoint. This game, it has the original fully licensed, since it's fully licensed, it has the original audio cast, reprising all of their roles. Luffy is Luffy, Nami is Nami, Usopp is Usopp, the crew be all here and accounted for. Yeah, so we haven't gotten, so the entire game is in Japanese audio, but we have English subtitles. So, yeah, it's subbed, not dubbed. Arr. But everything sounds great. I don't think, I think the last English game we had, maybe like I said, Unlimited Adventure and Unlimited Cruise, and there was like some of the One Piece party games, and there were some other ones, but So over the years, we've had a mix of English, of subbed versus dubbed for the One Piece games. Arr.
Multiplayer.
There be no multiplayer.
DLC.
Yes, there in fact be some DLC. Since I pre-ordered it from the GameStop, I got the Iron Tin. It also came included with a passcode to get different outfits for the cast and the crew, and some supplies. Because like I said, you go around, you collect stuff, you get supplies also to help add to the game. And here's what I noticed on the store for this game. It included a DLC, I think it was like for the new Game Plus, where you get even more materials. This requires further research. And to beat the game, start the new Game Plus. Arr.
Issues.
At this time, there be no issues I've been having. There was a weird little hiccup when I first tried to install the DLC, but I think it was because of a system update, but everything, no issues. Arr.
Buy, rent, or pass.
As I am a pirate and a fan of the One Piece series, I am of course biased, so I'm gonna say buy. Excuse me. Be sure, yeah. If you're a fan of the One Piece series, you've been with it this far, and seen all the One Piece news going on, and now the new story arc that's going on, and, well, yeah, it's a buy.
Overall score.
As I said, I'd be biased. So, but I do love this series, and it's great to see another installment in the game series. I was a little worried at first that it was going to be just another replay every area we've been to thus far up to this point. It kind of does that with some areas, but we are on a new location with new people, so yeah, and it is an entirely new story written by the creator, and it's fun to play the game. So I be giving One Piece a solid 10 out of 10. Now, if you haven't played any of the other games, give them a shot, and if you're not familiar with the series, well, you've had a good amount of time to learn it, lads and lassies. It's been around for a while. So yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, get into it. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for your time and patience. And sorry it took so long to get new content here on the channel, but we be working on that, folks. And dealing with nonsense in the real world. Arr. Until next time, this be Captain Jeff, reviewing and questioning. This be Captain Jeff. Pirate for Aperture Gaming, the pirated edition. Until next time, thank you for watching. Game on, and as always, arr.